The word miracle is not a word that Stanley Jones uses. A spinal surgeon in Texas, he prefers medical facts.
Oh, I couldn't walk. My knee hurt so bad. I just barely got out of bed here.
Jones says he had a sudden onset of autoimmune arthritis 2 years ago, which affected his knees, hip and wrists. He says within a week he couldn't walk and had to cancel 70% of his surgeries.
I never considered stem cell therapy. I thought it was probably voodoo.
Fat cells were extracted from Jones's abdomen in the US and sent to South Korea to be cultivated. He then travelled to Japan to have the stem cells injected back into his body.
Oh,
To what you were.
I feel great. I mean, I can jump, run, play. I can dance again. I can walk without a limp.
Jones is now a man on a mission to push his home state of Texas and countries around the world to increase stem cell therapy. Regulations here in South Korea mean that stem cells can be cultivated and banked. Clinical trials can take place in country, but actual treatment is not allowed. RNL Bio, the Korean biopharmaceutical company who cultivated Jones's stem cells, wants restrictions in Korea relaxed, so patients do not have to travel to Japan for treatment. At this Seoul press conference, they introduced Jones, along with 2 other patients who say stem cell treatment cured their ailments, to the media in the hope of boosting public support for stem cell therapy.
I suspect that soon we will write prescriptions for stem cell therapy, and that will be in lieu of drugs that are potentially harmful. So my plea would be to have people accept the seamlessness, the simpleness, the easiness of the process.
Stem cell expert Professor Chris Mason cautions the medical world of getting ahead of itself.
And the big temptation is not to publish, for example, in a negative clinical trial where maybe it didn't work out, but actually you can learn an awful lot from those negative trials. Positive trials, yes, they tend to be published. Negative trials, no. So there is a risk of reinventing the wheel.
RNL Bio estimates over 120 million people worldwide could be treated with stem cell therapy if restrictions are lifted. Until then, Stanley Jones says he's willing to be the public proof that it can work. Paula Hancock's CNN Seoul.